I have a pen pal named Katya, and I made her this little half matchbook with an index card, some washi tape, a hole punch, some shape rollers and markers, and I put in a couple of cute paper clips, some ephemera, and some stickers. So I thought that would be cool. I may change that sticker out because I may have something else that I'm going to use that for. So yeah, maybe I'll get a different sticker. Let me see what we've got over here. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Oh my goodness, here it comes. I'll send her this frame. There we go. So yeah, that's going to go in her envelope, but I'll probably actually put this over here so it doesn't block her name. I like that. Oh my goodness, fresh tomatoes from our garden. How beautiful is that? The bounty of nature. That's going to be delicious. I just had a sandwich with one of our tomatoes on it. It was so good. Ooh. Hey y'all, hey, it's Patty with Giddy Things. Upper body workout complete. Yay. I do feel stronger in my upper body since I've been doing that. I think I may have turned a little bit of a corner with the press ups, because with the weights, you know, I have to give them a little time in this. Hansel and Gretel, my hand weights, welcome back for our 5-minute exercise encouragement. Oh, I didn't do it right. For our, what day is it, y'all? 161st day of our 5-minute in name only exercise encouragement. How are you? Oh my goodness, what have you been up to? I think I'm going to show y'all some stickers that I got in pursuit of my pen pal projects. I sent out some more postcards today. I think I sent out 3. Is that right, Disembodied Voice? 3 postcards today? Was it 3? Yeah, yes. 2 letters and 3 postcards because I had 5 mail pieces. So I wrote a letter back, a long letter back to one of my pen pals. It was to Finland, and I think as long as I'm going to send Katya a letter in Finland, I might as well write a long letter. I think it was like 7 pages. I wrote it on, this time on some smaller stationery. Really, it's the standard size stationery. I use 8.5 by 11 sheets most of the time, but I thought I'd go for something smaller, but I wrote a hefty letter. And then I took inspiration from another pen pal. She wrote me a paper. I've been teaching today. She wrote me a letter on craft paper, and she made it really pretty, very pretty, and embellished it and everything. And she wrote it in landscape. So I told her in the letter that I actually was inspired by her, and I wrote her back in landscape. And I did mine with a theme of like cute pink stuff, right? So I had some cute pink things on there. I used some stamps and other things like that. So that was fun. And just something different, right? And so those were fun to write. And the postcards I did were for my post-crossing project. I'm so excited about that. I think I may have shared with you, I started getting some postcards in response, and I'll probably be getting more on the regs, right? I'm really excited. So I'll be back in a little bit to, I think, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to show you my stickers. I need a restroom break, need to powder my nose, and then I'll be back to show you my stickers and talk to you about how I got them. Those are so cute. They're tiny. I just love little tiny stuff. The corn, just everything. Vegetables. And then, look at the campers. This reminds me, my in-laws used to have a caravan in England that they would go to and stay for their little getaways and vacations. But look at everything this has on it. All different kinds of campers. And then, of course, a station wagon down here. And again, I think that all of this, even the little branding stuff down there, let me see. Yep, it does. It all comes off as a sticker. All right, and this says canines and campers is what that little one says there. And then it has the Pipsticks thing. And then this one is all carnival stuff. How appropriate for August, right? And I think they are kind of themed with the months or with other, you know, just ideas. And that's what will be in that Pippi little magazine brochure thing to tell you how these came to be. But look at all the different things on there. And these are all, you can tell they're really high quality stickers, and they should be because it's expensive, right? But it's fun, you know, even if it's just a one-time deal, it's fun. Or an every now and then deal. And then, look, some more carnival stuff about the food. Ooh. I have to tell you, you probably are not hearing the air conditioner in the background. It's because we're at that time of year, y'all. It's 72 degrees outside, and it's 5:10 right now in our part of Southwest Virginia. We're so spoiled. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Y'all, I have a special fondness for letter stickers because I like to spell out people's names on their letters and stuff like that. I think I will have included a clip at the beginning of this video that shows me putting the initials. I hope I did. If I didn't, it's because I couldn't find it again, but putting the initials of my pen pal onto, oh, I've got these upside down, onto a little thing I made out of an index card for her to put her stickers and stuff in for that letter. But look, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It has 4 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, 3 D's. I guess they do this by the most used letters statistically. 1, 2, 3, 4 E's, 3 F's, and it goes on down, and you just have more of these, which is super, super nice. Gosh, I like that. Look how pretty those are, and they kind of do look like carnival letters. They have a boho look to them too, which I really like. That's really nice. That's really nice. Then, yeah, this is, you know, I mean, I get why they're saying this is $60 worth of stickers and stuff, but the thing is going to be, am I going to maintain $20 a month worth of this? Maybe not, maybe so. You know, we'll just see. And now in the age of subscriptions, you can pause subscriptions, you can manage them. I thought my glasses were still on my face. You can manage them so that they are you know, not as expensive because you don't have to get them every month. And if there were a month like I wasn't really going to be interested in the themes for that, maybe that would be it, or maybe I won't do it. I mean, you know, it could be anything. I'll keep you posted, or I'll try to keep you posted. This is really neat. This is a whole big, I would do a page. I may do a page in a journal with this one. It's people in the swing seats, you know, the things that, I don't know what they're called, but I don't ride rides. I never really have. I tried one of these one time and it scared me, and I'm scared of heights. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, just from the time I was really little. And so isn't that pretty? And that's a sticker that comes off of there, and I am gonna try to get a sticker journal together or a sticker book together and do that, but I'm gonna find an affordable way to do that since I spent the money on the stickers, right? And then this is a big sticker that's really good for me. It's really perfect for me. It has antisocial crossed out, and then it says socially selective, and I would describe myself as socially selective. I have people I love with all my heart, and I love everyone, as you know, in the universal sense, and I wish well for everyone, and I really do feel invested in people's well-being. But as far as wanting to spend time around people, I can be socially selective, right? And it's just such a neat, that's the back of it. It's such a neat vinyl sticker. You could put that on so many things, right? That would be good for a laptop or a tablet. Wouldn't that be fun? And those little goldfish, they're in there separate. They have different colored water too. It's kind of interesting, I think. I don't know if that comes through on the screen, but that's really cool. And then look, the clouds and the Ferris wheel, and it says, "What a ride." Y'all, these are really nice. They're really nice. And again, if you're going to collect stickers, you know, I think we just have to be careful about what we collect and how much we collect, right? But I like that one a lot. That is so pretty. And the clouds are all little individual stickers too. And then, let's see what's on this one. Oh, how cute. These are the games at a carnival. So that has been the theme, and little prizes that you can win. Like there's a little accordion straw cup. I don't know, what is that really called? I can't remember. Bendy straws. This says best in show on it, on this little thing. And a teddy bear and a caramel apple and some candy corn. Yeah, I'm sure you can recognize a lot of these. And of course the little goldfish again. And all the balloons and stars and a pretzel and popcorn. And just neat stuff. Tickets. That is really cool. I could see making a really cute layout with this in a little journal or sticker book. But yeah, that's super, super cute. I like that a lot. We've got more sunglasses coming up. Look at that. Remember the little piece of paper we had with sunglasses on it? Look at all the different kinds of glasses. It's got some kind of Elvis aviator kind of one, some cat eyes, bedazzled ones, heart shaped, animal print. Right, I'm trying to get that so it won't shine too much. Stars and flowers and the rectangles. Those are cutie patootie. They are. My goodness. This is, I have to learn not to hoard stickers though. I'll think, oh, I'm not going to use that one yet, right? And, you know, it's cat themed. I think, to be honest, I think I might have filled out a preference thing and they may have different ones. Like, I wonder if they have one for August that's got dogs on it, you know. But this is hot dog eating contest and it's cats. So that's really cute. This one's really full. Right. A 4 and a 6 on the score and all the different little stuff. And there's some, are those hot dogs or hamburger? Yeah, those are hot dogs too. And little ribbon for the winter. Oh, that's cute. That is adorable. A water cup because they're going to need it. Some more summer stuff or end of summer stuff. We've got, and I'll just let you look at them, but we've also, I'm just going to pick some of the stuff out. There's a fan and a little ukulele and a lounge chair, some fruit up here, some ice cream. I think we've got some more sunglasses right there. And look at the feet and they're different sandals or flip-flops, a nice tropical drink. A fudgesicle is what that looks like with sprinkles. And then a hat on the side of that. That is so cute. Swimsuit, tree, more fruit, more popsicles or fudgesicles. And I like the fan a lot. That's really cute. And the ukulele. Those are all cute. I mean, everything there is cute. And here's a postcard that has that airbrush theme too. Can y'all tell that that's the airbrush? Like, yeah, there it goes. And it's sparkly. And it's postcard on the back. So I might send that in post crossings. I probably will, to be honest. Some more vegetables. Look at that. I can see myself using that in theming a letter to a pen pal with that. And then look at the chickens, y'all, and their eggs, and a banner, and the ribbons for what they're gonna win, right? Isn't that cute? I could hold it up like that, but it gets super glary with the ring light. So, oh, those are adorable. All the different kinds of chickens. We used to have chickens. More on our chickens at another time. These are some more of the airbrush, and they say love, shine, dream, and angel. So the dream and angel are kind of like there was a paper, and then there was the postcard. Those are so cute. And then I think that's it. And again, but you know, think about all that was, and they are expensive. If you've ever been to like, I don't know if y'all had these, and I can't remember what ours was called. I'll try to look it up, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to find it. When I was growing up, we had a lot of really bougie stuff available in our town. I was born in Shreveport, Louisiana. As some people, I tend to say Louisiana. I don't even know how it comes out most of the time, but when I'm thinking about it, I say Louisiana. Even though my mom used to say it was named after King Louis, not Queen Louise. But, you know, Louisiana, you could, you know, but I'm not going to argue with my mama now or then, even though she's in heaven now, I'm not going to argue. So I will tell you that they have the little breakdown of these, right? Those breakdown. But we had a stationery shop. We had more than one stationery shop, but some of them had these really high-end stickers in them, and people would collect them in books and trade them and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and read to you what Mo said because we're visiting, right? And this is our friendship, and we can spend some time if we want to. So it says, growing up, I moved around a lot, but one thing that was the highlight of my summer year after year, no matter where we were, was the state fair. I still get butterflies in my stomach remembering how we would watch the transformation of the fairground over the course of a week or two, planning out our itinerary of rides, games, and fried food. Did y'all do that growing up? We went to the fair. We went to the Louisiana State Fair in Shreveport once a year. There was a rodeo associated with it. We also went to that because my daddy was a cowboy. And yeah, we had such a good time. We had such a good time. And it was, y'all, they've gotten ridiculous. It was really affordable back then. My daddy and I would save dimes all year long to play the drag lines, to play the little gambling machines, and we would just save those. And I had brought him back. I think I brought him back from a trip one time, a little bank, and he kept and gave it to him as a gift, and he kept the dimes in there for us. It had a little padlock on it with little keys, and sometimes we'd count them. And my mama loved it too. We used to get those ice cream cones that had the two. They were soft serve twirl cones, and they had the two sides. I think my mama usually got pineapple, and I got the vanilla chocolate swirl. Because if there's chocolate involved, yes. But I didn't want to. I guess I had FOMO before we called it FOMO, fear of missing out. I wanted the chocolate and the vanilla. Sometimes more than one. Just going to say. And so she continues. This sticker collection is an ode to our collective childhood excitement. In all honesty, these sticker sheets represent my fantasy fair experience, as some of the things were beyond my reach as a kid. Oh, how I dreamed of going back to a camper van, having a pet, or even better, entering one in the fair contest, and gasp, having my name airbrushed onto a sweatshirt that I could flaunt once school was back in session. Alas, one of my favorite parts of making stickers is living vicariously through them. It's a fun thing to do. I'm sending you all the sunshine and carefree vibes with this sticker haul. XOXO Mo. P.S. Please let me know which ones are your favorite in our VIP Facebook group. And I've already shown you that once, but I think that's really sweet. She's following a dream. I was talking to my students earlier today as I introduced the hero's journey, and I was like, follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. You can do either thing. You can do something you don't like, and things will feel like you need to escape from them when you're at work, or do something you love. And yeah, it feels like work. When I teach, it feels like work, but I love it. I love it. It's hard, but I think we've demonized, I hate to use that word, but I think we've made a negative thing out of work. Work is a joyful thing if you're doing what you love. And sometimes if you don't have a choice, you just find an angle. I told my students today also about finding an angle in the 112 class, the second half of composition. I was like, you have to find an angle of interest for what you do to make sure that you're staying on your bliss with things. And I give my students the parameters where they have some freedom to choose topics and things so that they can stay within their bliss, right? Their BLISS. So I just love this stuff. I think it's so cute. I'm going to put it back in its little protective thing, but I do think I'm going to reuse, and maybe I can show y'all what it looks like when I reuse the mailer, because I do want to send my first letter to, I have another librarian pen pal, and I want to send my first letter to her because she wrote first, which is unusual. I've been writing first, and so it's a real joy. I've had a few of those show up lately where they've written me first, but I'm going to write to her, and I think I'm going to include some, she included some nice things that she'd made. She gave me some homemade cards. No, I mean, I say homemade, and that's not anything that can be good. They were beautiful. She made them on I don't know what she made them on, some kind of special printer or something. She also made me a bookmark, and I love bookmarks. I love bookmarks. So let me put these back in here carefully. I think I'm going to use that mailer, repurpose it, so I don't have to buy one. So, right, that's another little bit of money that I'm saving for my subscription. That's so funny. Listen to me trying to justify. I don't have to justify it. I work. I earn. I save. I spend. I support my family. Try to be responsible. But this is just one of those joys that I was like, you know what? I'm having that. That's something that the disembodied voice will say when he really, really loves something. And it's like at a thrift store. Sometimes he'll say, I'm having that. I think that's kind of a British thing. But yeah, I will reuse this to send some things to people. So I did teach 2 of my classes today. I have a total of 6 classes, 2 composition 1s, 2 composition 2s, and 2 literature classes, British literature and children's literature. So much fun. And the fronts of these are my rosters. So I make little notes like how to pronounce students' names. I make notes on some of them about their academic history in the classes they've taken in English before, so I can know if they may be struggling with English, so I can be more helpful. I mark who was present in the live class. The way that I teach class, you can actually attend via a recording. I was going to show you what my pen pal sent me from Canada. You can actually attend via recording, and so some of my students have to do that, need to do that, or choose to do that, and they can come to the recording of the live class and have the same experience. And the cool thing about that is they never have to be absent, which is really neat. They don't ever have to miss. So I got today from the Moo, which if you don't know, that's what I call Timu. I got these, and I'm going to send these in my pen pal letters. Look at these. They're little coppery looking paper clips with a strawberry on top. Do y'all love strawberry knickknacks? I do. That's from my childhood. But there are a lot in here. I don't know if you can see. There are a lot in here. And I will be able to send those off for quite some time to my pen pals. But my pen pal from Canada, oh, she made me the cutest things. Look at that. She made that envelope, right? Isn't that just the cutest? And she didn't seal it, and so I could use it and send to another pen pal. I'm going to do that. I've been hoarding a little bit, but I'm going to try not to do that anymore. But she sent me some stickers. I'll show you some of them. These are representative of them. Look, they're little puffy stickers of cats. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? And then, what does it say? Floral, right? So ephemera that I can use in my pen pal stuff. Other words and things like little cat paws. I'm going to put those back in their envelope. I have to share because I may put some of these on postcards too for post-crossing, because in post-crossing people share their interest and the themes that they like. Like strawberries, for example, or if you like cats. I got a postcard from someone that had a lovely sticker of a cat on it that I just thought was so thoughtful. And then she sent me information. So on the outside of this letter, and it was so sweet because I'll just try to bend that back a little bit. Ooh, there's a P. She used the P to spell my name out. Now I've got some letters I can return the favor. And then she has little stickers on here, but this is very cool. Look at that, y'all. Those stamps are neat, the butterflies too. But that is a lady on that stamp who is Julia Haugnack, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this, Ogina, an indigenous person, and it has she sent me this information, and she wrote a little note that says, here is info about the stamp on your envelope. And she gave me this info last time about Bruce Starlight, who is the person who was last time on the stamps she sent me. So she's doing that purposefully, and I really appreciate it. These things are so touching, y'all. It's so touching. And the more work a person has put into it, the more homemade it is, the better it is, right? So that was sweet. And she was so sweet in her letter and complimentary about the letter that I had written her, which was just lovely. So she also made me this. And again, I'm probably going to put this in a journal scrapbook devoted to my pen paling, but it's a little cutout with ribbon and some paper, and she's put a sequin on there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but she put a sequin on there, and that's really sweet and special. She put this sticker on the back. It's these little things, man. They mean that this brightens your day so much. And then she made me this. I know people use these as bookmarks, and she made me this sweet paper clip with ribbon attached. I love this ribbon. That can be a bookmark, right? So sweet, so kind. And the letter is the star of the show always, and her letter was absolutely lovely. She talked about her family and her memories that I had talked about, some things that she was interested in, and then she returned the favor, just getting to know people. Socially selective people might need pen pals, right? That might be something we need. What have you done today to make yourself feel special? Because you truly, truly are. Oh my goodness, you're so loved. I love you so much. And so many people love you. And of course, most of all, your Creator loves you. So make sure that you're filling any voids with your identity in your Creator, and that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Please do continue to go with me in peace and love to serve others. And please do also pray for the whole world, Send positive vibes to the whole world with a special intention for Ukraine.